watching UCW-Zero. Josh Damien alongside MK here at the UCW-Zero Training Center, replacing Stevie Slick, and thank goodness for that, I think we can all say.
Very fun to work with.
Not even close. Tonight we've got a lot of great action for you. The tag team titles on the line. The American Pitbulls taking on Martin Casaus and Derek Janae. But right now, let's go to ringside with Laylee D.
Our next contest is for the Ultra X title belt. Introducing first, Blake Grayson.
Now, Blake Grayson is part of the tag team, the Kings of Suplexes.
And you know what? I don't understand why they are the Kings. I mean, there's two guys, and I get that. Like, they're both male, they're Kings. But, I mean, Blake is just so far superior in one way than Angel is.
Well, you know what, though? When I asked that question of who was their leader, you know what they said?
What did they say?
It's Batman and Batman. There is no Robin here.
You can't have two Batmans.
Well, apparently we do.
That's like saying you have two Josh Damians. I mean, it's pretty clearly Batman
Please,
and
don't scare me.
A lesser form of Robin. You know, that's all there is. I mean, you know, I can understand how Blake is Batman because Blake has his utility belt, except it just happens to be in both of his hands.
Well, you know, here's something that's interesting to see here tonight is we have a tag team doing singles action for a title.
You know what? And that's the thing is that maybe they may not have been able to cut it as beating the tag team champions. Maybe they can move on to bigger and better things. I mean, you can still be best friends but still compete in singles competition. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that, but it's very interesting that we have a title shot given to primarily a tag team wrestler.
And you know what, though? I believe in Blake. I believe that he can make that transition because he is the king. I'm calling him the king of suplex. And you know what? It may be Batman and Batman.
So he's the king of the kings of suplex?
Yes.
Okay.
It's exactly like that.
But
and he knows it.
Boy, but I'll tell you what. He comes out with that shake weight. He's always physically doing something.
You got to stay in shape.
There you go.
Exactly.
And here we go. The longest reigning Ultra X champion of the television era right here.
I can't tell who's the lesser of two evils in this match.
Well, I wouldn't call either one of them evil.
I would. One is from out of town and the other one needs a haircut.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't tell which one is which, though.
Well, you know what? I mean, Blake Grayson, of course, from California. For those of you who don't know, Zach James, the regular here in UCW-Zero. And, oh, my gosh, I wasn't here in the building last week. I was doing talent evaluations off-site because I actually do something in this company, unlike some people. You know, some
Stevie Slick was here.
I know, and oh my gosh, he actually did something with his mouth for once.
Well, I'll tell you something. Something very interesting is Sierra Rose not wearing her women's title backwards to stare.
Yeah, you know.
Because guess what Stevie Slick was doing the whole time?
Staring.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like Slick.
Oh, getting the match started immediately.
I think she lacks a certain chromosome for that.
You know what? Now, Blake Grayson said he's here to not just win, but to physically dominate all his opponents. That his style is to physically dominate them and then go for the moves and the technical wrestling side of things.
Well, and you know what? I understand where Blake is coming from, and you got to give him credit. I mean, it's hard to be a brawler when you're only 5'6".
There you go. And we've got Zach James doing his best to get out of the hold. And, oh, wow, some ground and pound from him.
And, you know, that's what's great about Zach James. He's so athletic, so technical. A lot of these guys, you know, they'll watch tapes from the past, from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, even, you know, just as recent as this past Monday night or something like that. But at the same time, you can't just watch what is shown to you here in the States. You got to go outside, and that's where,
oh, what a shot he took. Zach James got twisted up by something I have never seen.
See, that's how you know Blake is a true bad guy. He wouldn't let me finish my speech. What I was saying is that
he cut you off.
He did cut me off. He cut me off like he just cut off Zach James with that beautiful hip toss right there. But at the same time, you know what? I mean, Zach James, he watches tapes from Japan, from Mexico, from Canada. Watches tapes all over.
And he takes a little bit from something.
And although he needs a haircut, I will still respect him for that.
You know what's interesting to me is that I came out here thinking that there would be more. Oh, he cut me off.
He not only does he not respect Zach James, he doesn't respect the microphone. You respect the microphone, sir.
There we go. But Blake Grayson, I would have thought would be doing the more ground and pound, but it seems like Zach James is doing the more ground and pound with the exception of the strikes by Grayson.
Well, and you know what? I'll tell you what. I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I think things are going to get caught up here to Blake at some point.
I'll tell you what, working on the rope is so brutal. I don't know if the fans at home understand how hard. Oh, what a strike.
It's a two-way strike.
Oh, and a strike by working as a tag team. Now, here's what I find it interesting, is that we didn't have the tag team partners working outside the ring.
No, you're exactly right.
Why didn't Angel Stone come and cut off Sierra Rose?
Well, I mean...
Do you think he's intimidated?
No. I mean, I don't know about that. It's really hard to be, intimidated by someone who weighs a third of the amount of you do.
Yeah, but then why didn't he stop? Why didn't he give her a receipt for doing that to his tag team partner?
Either a tremendous amount of respect or a tremendous amount of
fear of an assault charge.
Well, yeah, that could go. We'll go with that. I wouldn't want an assault charge on
big
me.
elbow.
No!
Oh, wow. Blake Grayson getting caught there.
Here's the pin, too. You're only going to get a 2 count on that.
Wow, almost. Now the RBB.
Yeah.
Rose.
There's a 4 in there.
Yeah, Rose B4. Rose.
Yep. Exactly. It's
big power slam.
It's the exact reason why Zach James is no longer the tag team champion. It's just FYI. I mean, he moved on to bigger and better things, but it is that motto or that hashtag, if you're using Twitter, that got Zach to where he is today.
That's correct.
And the R or the in that hashtag certainly helped with that.
Playing to the crowd instead of going for the pin. Now I see that so many times. What do you think about that?
I think it's expected. I think that James is in a good place. I mean, he's an Ultra X champion. His girlfriend is the women's champion. I mean, if you win, great execution right there by Blake. But you win so much, it's sometimes you get a little bit cocky. And Zach's young. That's what'll happen.
Yep. Now look at this here. Blake Grayson going to the corner, missing a move, but they're doing some reversing here.
It's great technical wrestling that we're seeing right here.
Oh, big push up. Uh-oh.
Look at this!
Oh my goodness, he went all the way, post to post, across the ring. Big, we might have a new champion here. Oh, almost 3.
He was more like Spider-Man on that one. He just got the webs out of his wrists and put them on Zach James and then threw him right over his head.
Oh, big shoulder tackle in the ropes. Put him through.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Blake has a little bit of that cocky factor too.
Yeah,
as well.
both cocky. Oh, big knee to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look at this!
Oh, my goodness. Big head stomp right there, driving his opponent's head into the hard mat. Now, that's plywood under there.
Yeah. Plywood.
2x4s.
Solid steel.
Basically, the only thing that is padding that is the canvas, and that's the 2 millimeters thick.
Chairs, ladders.
Everything.
Tables. Stevie Slick's dreams. There's a lot of stuff in there that,
that are broken?
It's like a storage unit.
Like
really.
Stevie Slick's dreams, there's a lot of stuff under there that's broken?
Slick's actually a hoarder, for those of you who don't know. And I did say hoarder, not whore. Hoarder.
I'm glad you made the distinction.
I
was
have
about
to, because then in the YouTube comments, people are just like, did he say whore? LOL, raffle.
Yep.
And then, hey, I get paid $1,700 a month to do nothing. Check out this website. I don't care.
There you go.
If you're going to check out a website, check out UCW-Zero.com.
What do you think here? Do you think he's going to get into tap here?
Oh, he's got to be out, especially after that head
All he has
first
to do
collision.
Ooh, he came within about an inch of being tapped out right there. And we would have Zach keeping his championship. Uh-oh.
Look at this now.
A show of incredible strength here.
Zach James and Blake Grayson in an awkward position.
Now Zach James has got to let go of the... now that's smart. That is right there, very smart. Instead of just letting go, use the ropes to your advantage. Do something that's going to hurt your opponent while you let go.
You got to wrestle smarter, not harder, folks.
That's right.
Whoa! Look at that now. That was just right barely there, but great connection right there.
It was great
from
connection.
James.
I mean, just like in boxing, sometimes those shots just glance off the forehead or that. They're the worst. I mean, Mike Tyson won the heavyweight title with a blow like that. It looks like it didn't take too much out of Blake Grayson because he's got the advantage right now. Oh, wow.
That beautiful belly-to-belly right there. I mean, kings of suplex, that's for sure.
That is right. Establishing himself as one of the kings of suplex, or as you say, the king of suplexes.
I just like Blake better. I have nothing against Angel, but I mean, I've seen Blake win more matches than I have Angel. Just saying. It's all.
Hashtag just saying.
Hashtag just saying.
Oh, here he goes in the corner. Oh, he hesitated just enough.
Look at this now.
Wow. Show of pure strength right here.
Whoa.
Big backdrop right there. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Standing 360. Oh, my goodness. How does Zach James kick out of that? I can't believe that. What strength by the champion. We just saw right there. Well, yep. And the Chowd Cranning.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome. And that's something that you only see here in Utah's #1 wrestling organization, UCW-Zero.
Oh, look at this. James out of nowhere. Oh, no. New champion.
1, 2.
Right here. No.
Oh, 2 3/4 count. They're almost a new champion.
Look at this now.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow.
Great execution right here.
By both parties. Oh, here we go. Roll up. 2. Oh, almost 3.
Look, it's a new tag team. They're the king of pinfalls.
There you go, the king of pinfalls. But who's going to be the king of pinfalls? Wow. Shoots him off into the corner. Neither man getting an advantage. That was something to be seen.
Whoa, no.
No.
Look at this. Great modification right there.
Wow, that's what's called.
He got it.
He got it. He got the victory. See, that's what's called. That's what being a champion's about. You take what the ring gives you, you take what your opponent gives you, turn it into a positive, and he gets the victory.
Wrestle smarter, not harder. That's great execution right there by Zach James. In-ring presence is key, and that's all. That was the only reason why Zach James won that match, was that he knows in-ring presence just a little bit better than Blake Grayson does.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
We continue. UCW-Zero coming out here with a true UCW-Zero legend. Someone, in my opinion, who is one of the greatest champions here in UCW-Zero history, and that man is Cassidy.
I'll tell you what, Cassidy is a mainstay here in UCW-Zero, and here is who we brought out with him. What was it, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I don't know her name still, but I think I like to call her Fedora Rojo.
Fedora Rojo.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
It does. If you say it, Fedora Rojo.
Fedora Rojo.
There you go, exactly.
Yep. Oh, hang on, he's gonna talk.
Junior X is nothing, but for some reason, all you stupid fans love the guy.
You know, it always amazes me that someone could disrespect the crowd that makes the payment for their paycheck.
Cassidy crime family's gonna put an end to that little piece of crap. No one cares about Junior X, no one cares about you fans, and no one cares about UCW. Cassidy crime family making them all sleep with the fish.
The Cassidy mob family. You know, I gotta agree. I mean, you know, like, and when I mean I agree, I don't mean I agree with you. I mean I agree with Cassidy. These fans are stupid. I agree.
That's a horrible thing to say.
No, there's a difference.
I love the fans here. And that's why okay, here we go. It is the return of Junior X. He has been gone since December.
He returned 3 weeks ago. He attacked Cassidy.
His official return to the ring. Here he comes.
Oh, that mask doesn't look familiar at all.
Now, I understand his C19 vertebrae was cracked in December, and that's why he's been out since.
C19? Does he even know where his C19 vertebrae is?
I don't think so, but that's what the medical report he showed me said.
Was it in a Word document by chance, or did he use Notepad?
You know, I don't know.
I'm not saying that he fakes his stuff. I'm just saying, you know, he may have bought all these streamers for everyone. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, you know, streamers started in the Japan promotions as a great sign of respect for the fan favorites.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, this isn't Major League Soccer. This is professional wrestling. People actually respect this, okay? So, I mean, let's get the streamers out of the ring. Let's watch Cassidy,
I think it's great to see the fans behind such a wonderful individual. And the best fans here at UCW-Zero understand pro wrestling history. And that's why I like being in the #1 wrestling organization in the state. We have the best fans, and we're the #1 organization.
See, I think the difference between you and me is that I actually know all this, and yet you have to keep saying it and repeat it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know, but come on now. All right. Okay, Junior.
So you admit we do have the best fans?
Well, you know what? It's either... I think we have the best fans to stay in the seats. Wait a minute. Come on now.
Oh, here we go.
Well, this is just...
These two have been waiting to kick each other's butt for a long time.
The streamers were a distraction. The streamers were a lie. You lie with your streamers, Junior X. You lie.
He turned this into a ring of lies.
That's what he does. He's a liar. He says that he cracks his vertebrae. He doesn't even know what a vertebrae is.
Do you think that's going to affect him here? Do you think that that's going to have him a little hesitant?
No, I don't think so. I think that he never had any issues
Oh, wow.
with it.
Arm drag off the corner. Classic Junior X here.
He's a faker. He's a liar. He paid some random guy who knows Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel to make a fake document. This is all obvious. How do you not see this? For crying out loud. I mean, look at this. Cassidy can even see through his lies. Oh, come on, Cassidy.
Junior X. Double foot to the chest.
No. Oh, jeez. 2. No, only a 2 count right there.
Junior X really wanting this victory, really wanting to establish himself, really wanting to say, I'm back and I'm not going anywhere.
He'll go somewhere, all right. I mean, his first
wow.
match back, it's going to go in the loss column.
Well, we'll see. Cassidy's going to do his best to make sure your prediction happens.
Well, and you know what? I mean, that's the thing.
And here he goes, choking rather than going for the pin, using every amount of 5 count.
You do your UCW research. When was the last time that Junior X was the heavyweight champion?
I don't think he ever was.
No, he has been. It was over 2 years ago. Cassidy, on the other hand, lost the heavyweight title at our 10th anniversary show, which was just over a year ago. I'm not saying that Cassidy is better. I am just saying he's a better champion.
Well, I'll tell you what. Junior X is out here to establish that he is back and he is the better wrestler. And we'll have to see who picks up that 3 count.
Oh, look at this now. This is just pure athleticism by Cassidy.
Flying elbow. That was amazing.
See, the thing is that Cassidy actually understands how a wrestling match works, how a wrestling ring works. Will you notice that Junior X, on the other hand, just goes around and just does little flips everywhere. He drops kicks people. He doesn't know how to actually do a wrestling match, how to win a match clean. He's like, maybe I'll do a backflip, and if I land on him, that'll take the wind out of him, and I'll get 3. That's not how this works.
No, it is how it works. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their way of doing things, and Junior X has been very successful, as has Cassidy.
I didn't realize that liar and cheater was a style. Look at this now. Here we go.
Stevie Slick, my broadcast partner last week, would be a little bit. I would be remiss if I didn't say he might disagree with you.
Oh, jeez, disagree with me. He doesn't like Junior.
It's not about that he doesn't like Junior, but your statement about cheating and lying.
Oh, that it's a legitimate strategy? Well, I mean, there's a huge difference there. I mean, Slick, I'll give some credit to. Slick's never lied about an injury. But then again, Slick doesn't wrestle long enough to get injured in the first place.
Now, that was a standing 360 right there by Junior X. Classic stuff. Looking for the win. Went right to the pin.
MK, you talk way too much about things not involved in the match. I mean, 360, what? No. Come on, talk about wrestling. This is what we're watching, wrestling. We wrestle.
Well, that is wrestling. It's professional wrestling. No, it's not Greco-Roman stuff.
See,
here we go.
See, he thinks he's so cool. Look at this. Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was amazing.
But look at this. I mean, he made the mistake. Cassidy's in the ropes. You can't just let
ring
Cassidy
placement.
be on the ropes.
Ring placement.
2.
Oh, almost 3 there. This isn't for a title, but it has that title match feel for me. I don't know why.
Well, these both are former heavyweight champions, former Ultra X champions, former tag team champions. They've literally won every single belt that there is to win.
Oh, wow.
And it's because of things like that right
Show
there.
of strength by Cassidy.
2.
Oh, did he get it? Did he get the 3? No, it was just a 2 count.
And that was my fault. I called it a little bit early. I can see the future, and I see that there's going to be a victory for Cassidy, so I know what's going to happen.
Well, there you go. Oh.
All right. Out of everything that Cassidy does, that's the one thing that I'm a little weirded out about.
Oh, the spitting in the crowd?
Yeah, well, this one time it landed on the ring rope. And,
well, it's basically an homage to Johnny Rotten of the Sex Pistols, I think. He didn't actually tell me that, but I'm just going to say that's what it was.
Is it sad that a third of our audience just went, who?
It is sad. Yes, it is. Very sad.
That's a generation gap is what that is.
Yes.
See, and the thing is, Cassidy can win any way he has to. If he has to get the referee in place, then Cassidy will do that.
Oh, almost a 3 count.
Look at this. Cassidy will even put more weight onto Junior X's shoulders. Here we go. There you go. Come on now, Cass.
He's got a hold of his trunks. The referee didn't see it.
Hey, you know what? Whatever you have to do to get a better grip.
Now, the Fedora Rojo has been a non-factor in this match.
She doesn't need to be a factor in this match. Cassidy is just that good.
Junior X trying to come back here.
You know what?
Big punches from Junior X. Oh. Very nice move.
This crowd only cheers Junior because he's clearly the underdog in this contest, and as everyone knows, a crowd likes an underdog. But a gambling man bets on the obvious winner, and that's obviously Cassidy.
Well, we'll have to see about that because I believe Junior X is going to take over here.
The only thing Junior X has going is facial hair. That's about it.
I think he had this day marked on his calendar, and he's been looking forward to this, and he's been looking to establish himself, reestablish himself.
Why would Junior X look forward to 420? He doesn't do drugs.
Well, that's not. Oh, here we go.
See?
Oh, my goodness. Now, you have to admit, that's amazing right there. Cassidy is on Quiz Street. He doesn't know what hit him, something that he's not used to seeing here for quite some time. He got caught there. I think that might lead to the finish right here, the finish of the match right here.
No, I mean, that was a perfect example. If anything, he proved my point. He literally did a backflip and said, well, maybe I'll hit him. Oh, see, look at that. Cassidy, that's smart right there. Get that extra breath. Oh, no, not this.
Oh, my goodness. He hit it. He hit it. Cassidy going out of the ring, taking advantage of the fact that that move there takes almost as much out of Junior X as it does his opponent.
Well, you know what? I mean, Cassidy was definitely not anticipating that. If I was facing Junior X in a match, I wouldn't anticipate that either. So, I mean, that's just unexpected right there.
We
Cassidy.
have a count out here.
No, we're not going to have it. Cassidy has too much
here we
respect.
go. Oh, Junior X. Oh, right into the corner post. He went to the well one too many times with his high-flying maneuvers. Just as we thought that Fedora Rojo had no... Oh, there it is. Yeah, you have to call for the bell on that one.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you can't just randomly
And
let...
who won the match? Who won the match?
That's not a win.
That is a win. It goes in the W. No matter how hollow you may think it is, Junior X came out here and forced Cassidy to use the Fedora Rojo to purposely disqualify himself to get out of there.
You know what? I mean, it shouldn't count as a win. It shouldn't. I mean, that was clearly interference. Cassidy, I'd like to add, had nothing to do with that. Fedora Rojo is just out of line on that.
He held Junior X while she hit him. How could you say he had nothing to do with that?
He was clearly trying to help Junior X.
And I think all the fans here have to disagree with you as they all break out to a Junior X chant. What an amazing return to the ring by Junior X.
Oh, it was, a 4 out of 10. Anyway, we've got more in our main event. Stay tuned.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Kid Cade, why don't you understand? I'm doing you a favor. This mask is a representation of cowardice. When you put this on your face, you're hiding from the real world. I know. He likes me more anyways. Tell you what, since I won our match to choose the stipulation for our final encounter, I'm gonna add another stipulation. Because I want the gratification of knowing when you climb that ladder. I want you to climb the ladder. I want to see that gleam in your eye when you reach for that mask. Only for your dreams to come crashing down. Because you see, superhero, this is not a comic book. This is real life. So after I win our ladder match, this will rightfully stay in my possession. I'll get that pretty little mask that's on your face now. And you can never hide from the world again. And you're gonna see the world through my eyes. Because I'm real. And soon enough, Kid Cade, you'll realize that there is a method to my madness. It's okay.
As the crowd here chants UCW-Zero, we want you to check us out on all platforms of social media. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UCW-Zero. Find us on Facebook at Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. We've got 680 people liking us. We'd like you to like us. Also, if you want to live your professional wrestling dreams, check out UCW-Zero.com. Right now, let's take it to DJ Fuego for the call at ringside. Well, I love it when we have a new camera guy because they normally don't anticipate when this happens.
And here we go.
What? No, you're not even gonna. Oh, my gosh.
They're changing up just a little bit here.
Yeah, that was a nice. Oh, in the ring. Come on.
You know, I have been hearing that these guys have been putting in extra time at the gym. They really want to regain their titles tonight.
Yeah, I've been in the gym with Craig Stevens, and extra time would mean that he'd actually have to put in work. So I don't know where that's coming from.
Well, we'll have to see tonight.
The American Pitbulls, former tag team champions, have been in a series now with Martin Casaus and Derek Giannetti over the tag team titles. Finally, about, I believe it was a month ago, Martin Casaus and Derek Giannetti won and took the tag team titles home. 2 weeks ago, they competed in singles action against each other with, I believe, Martin Casaus and Derek Giannetti both coming out on top. Or no, it was Martin Casaus.
It was a split, yeah.
It was a split, exactly, 1-1. So tonight's match now for the tag team titles here in UCW-Zero.
This is exciting for me. This is what you get with the #1 organization in the state of Utah.
I think you can expand past Utah a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Here we go, UCW-Zero Tag Team Champions, Martin Casaus and Derek Giannetti right here. These are two of the best athletes in this industry, and I'll tell you why. First off, their physiques. You take one look and that's enough said. You kids want some tips at home for dinner. Eat chicken breasts and all your vegetables. That's about all you need to do to look like Derek Giannetti. You might actually grow a little bit taller than Derek Giannetti too if you include your vitamins in that. You want to look like Martin Casaus? Never get a haircut for starters. The second thing that you can do is abuse tanning salons and, every once in a while eat a steak or two.
I'll tell you what though, Martin Casaus, been to the top of the mountain, been in the Fed, been on Tough Enough. Wow, what credentials.
In my opinion, Derek Giannetti, one of the most underrated superstars, not just in independent wrestling, but in all professional wrestling.
All professional wrestling. I have to agree with you there.
But you know what? The only reason why he is because he is humble. He himself is humble. He doesn't want to go pro. He just wants to live the dream that he's living right now. And you know what? I can't say I blame him, although in my eyes, that's short-sighted.
And once again, this match is for the titles.
Well, you know what, I tell you what, I think that Craig Stevens is getting too excited about this. If I were him, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Well, but that sometimes happens. You leave it in the gym. You work hard in the gym. You get excited, and when you get in there, you're kind of like, oh, now what?
Well, and you know what, I'll agree with that. I don't know how you knew that, but I'll agree. Well, the match is officially under the way. Casaus and the Pitbull now here in the ring.
Jason Jackson in the ring starting this out. I'm not sure who the crowd's behind in this one.
Well, and you know what? It's a pretty good split, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, the smart money has got to be on the champions to retain the title, not just because of how skilled they are, but because
double chops, arm ringers.
Because in the event of a count out or a disqualification or anything like that, the champion automatically retains. They're really, champion. You're not just champion when you have the title. You're the champion because there's more ways that you can win the match.
Oh, I agree. Did you see the elevation that Giannetti got on that back suplex? That's amazing to watch.
Well, and you know what? That's that training that we were talking about. Consistent training. Kids, that's the thing. You tip your waitresses, you buy low, you sell high, you brush your teeth, you take your vitamins, and you can be Derek Giannetti.
There you go. And look at him, cutting off the ring, doing the back tags, doing everything right here is what I can say. There's a reason why they're champions.
Well, and you know what? Martin Casals, it's the exact same story, except that you go to a subpar high school, and then there you go. Only a 2 count right there for Casals. Casals, of course, in high school, captain on 3 different sports teams.
Is that amazing?
Can you name them?
I can't.
He's a captain of football team. He's a wide receiver for the Juan Diego football team. He wrestled, captain of the wrestling team, and then he was also the captain of the lacrosse team, I believe.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it's like we say, the ones you don't hear quite as when you hear that thud, they're the ones that hurt the worst.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Look at that now.
Oh, off the ropes, double elbow. Makes the tag, and here comes the first time we see Craig Stevens.
Captain Craig Stevens coming in with big clotheslines, that's for sure. Martin Casals out here at ringside. Holy cow, he looks like he got taken out.
Here we go. What are we going to see here? Oh! Superman dive right in front of us. This is amazing, folks. Did you see that? That was something that you only see here. Oh, my goodness. We almost got taken out by that.
That was dangerous. This is a very expensive table, and it would have come out of Captain Craig Stevens' paycheck right there.
I'll tell you what, but great tag team move because he took out the opponent outside the ring while he could go double team inside the ring.
Phenomenal stuff that we're seeing right here from the American Pitbulls, that's for sure.
Oh, wow. A little bit of a rolling thunder there.
Only a 2 count right there for the Pitbull. Great amount of offense that we've seen right here from these two so far. Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost a retention there.
Beautiful execution from Derek Giannetti. Derek Giannetti is smart right now. Giannetti is trying to get a move that is going to be so shocking enough that it's going to be able to take out the Pitbull. Unfortunately, the Pitbull is just so high energy that it's almost impossible.
Goodness. He's 100%, 110% of the time. With a big stomp across the face.
But, I mean, you know what? That's the thing. You tease a Pitbull long enough, you put that raw steak just a few feet away from the end of the line, and you know what? He's going to go a little crazy.
And that raw steak we got is the tag team titles. Oh, big drop kick there.
2.
Oh, wow. Almost.
Only a 2 count right there. I tell you what, I mean, Craig Stevens and the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, they're bringing everything that they've got right now. I wasn't 100% sure how this contest was going to go down. We've seen these two teams go one-on-one with each other.
And they know each other real well. I mean, look at this.
You got it exactly right. But I mean, that's the thing. When you go, you've seen, in the days some of the great best of 7 matches, and I think that's really what this could have been. This could have turned into a best of 7 for the tag team titles.
Well, in a way, you kind of think about it, it almost is. They split their singles matches. They're 1-1-1. So
you got it exactly right there. Broadcast partner calling things out.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Oh, Derek Giannetti trying to fight his way out of that corner, almost got out, but get caught by Craig Stevens, and Marty Casals comes in to break up the count in a classic tag team move.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
And now the Pitbull's cutting off the ring very well. I mean, this has just been back and forth and back and forth.
It has been back and forth, but you know what? Unfortunately for the tag team champions, it hasn't necessarily been in their favor that much. What we have seen, on the other hand, though, is that the challengers here, and this is really weird to say, but the challengers and the American Pitbulls, they really want those titles back. It's almost like they're the New York Yankees in this situation, and that they lost it, and now they want it back.
But all their high-dollar talent isn't injured.
Well, or... You know what?
Double clothesline.
I don't want to talk about it.
Who is going to get up? Who is going to make the tag? Both men on the mat. High drama here at the UCW Arena.
Martin Casals looking for that tag from Derek Giannetti, the Pitbull Jason Jackson looking for a tag from Captain Craig Stevens. We're either going to see something very high energy or, here we go.
Casals is tagging in.
Rookie mistake there by Stevens.
Wow, Stevens didn't know where he was, working on instinct. Casals cutting off the ring, coming in, clothesline. Misses another one. Oh, wow. He missed the clotheslines, but finished it up with the drop kick.
You know what, I got to say, and I'm just throwing this out there, there's always been a lot of doubt about Martin's ankle, given the circumstances of how he was eliminated.
Yep.
There's always been that question. But I think what he's undoubtedly proved, Casals hasn't had an injury since that show. He's been in perfect health ever since then.
And he's been in battles.
And the thing is, I think that if anyone saw him actually compete, they saw the drop kicks that he's able to do, they see the drills that he does in training, they would realize that what happened was a freak accident, and it's not anything that they should need to worry about. I mean, this is a guy who's now working shows every single weekend. If he can do shows every single weekend.
All over the country.
All over the country. If he's doing shows every single weekend, then I think he could probably handle a 5-6 day a week schedule.
I agree with you. And he's an intelligent individual.
Here we go now. Captain Craig Stevens.
Big knee. Wow, unbelievable. Drops the elbow.
I know you weren't here when the Captain Craig Stevens and the Pitbull were individuals, but I mean the reason why he's called the Captain is because he's a U.S. Marine, a former Marine. And you know what? He loves his country that much. What I don't understand, though, is that I get that they're the American Pitbulls. I get that Captain Craig Stevens is the American Pitbulls. But don't you think he should do something a little more patriotic than a Pitbull? I mean, they call them English Pitbulls. They don't call them American Pitbulls.
Yeah, but you couldn't be the Bald Eagles or something. I mean, come on. I think it's very unique. I think it's very intelligent. I think it's very good.
I think Jason Jackson could very easily be a Bald Eagle. Very easy. My broadcast partner is in stitches, so I shall continue to call this heroic match from the Pitbull Jason Jackson and the Captain Craig Stevens taking on Martin Casals and Derek Giannetti. Derek Giannetti waiting anxiously. Casals able to get out of that. Jason Jackson comes up with a big forearm right there.
Big forearm.
Only a 2 count right there. You all right? Have some water. I'm really not that funny.
I'm sorry.
Here we go into the corner there. Tag made. Jason Jackson to the Captain Craig Stevens. Oh!
Wow. Big chop. I don't know if you fans at home could hear that, but that just resounded throughout this arena here.
You got that exactly right. And another big chop.
Wow. And Marty takes another one.
Here we go now. Irish whip from one side of the ring to the other.
Reversal.
Oh, no. 2.
Nice bridge there. Shows his amateur background.
Well, there's a lot of things that are amateur about Craig Stevens, but this isn't one of them.
That is correct.
Here we go now. Great, and little miscommunication there between Captain Craig Stevens and Jason Jackson.
That could be critical in the match.
Definitely got that right.
He's getting Casals some time to recover here and start some moves of his own. Ooh, and showing his bridge and his amateur wrestling background. This is amazing.
Great stuff right there, but
Oh, wow, he's got a hold of an ankle. Does he have the strength? Can he do it?
Turn it around, Martin.
Oh, misses that big shot. Oh, wow. I think that might be it.
Pinfall here.
Oh, and Derek Giannetti doing the smart thing and coming in to break up the count. You've got to the count of 5 before they disqualify you.
Well, and you know what? That's that great mindset. And I missed what Pitbull just said, but the audience seemed to love it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't hear it. I was talking above them.
We were only doing our jobs.
That's right.
Here we go now. Jason Jackson.
Oh, wow. Huge move.
Oh, my gosh. I think I saw a bunch of drool come out of Pitbull's mouth.
I'll tell you.
Uh-oh. What do we got going on here?
Rolling him out. Oh, wow. Oh, big clothesline there.
And you know what? I will say this. The Pitbull, he's got a lot of power behind him. I don't think they should call him the Pitbull. He may be little, but he packs a punch. I'll tell you that much. Maybe they should call him Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, my goodness. Total reversal. And that's the experience that we're talking about. That's the experience that Casals has. That is the wrestling mindset that he has to reverse that big move off the ropes. To know what to do, you can only do that with training, knowledge, and God-given talent.
It's something that's just in a matter of seconds, you have to do. You have to just do that and everything.
And both teams trying to fire up their respective individual wrestlers. Who's going to get the tag?
Tag made!
And the tag made. And there was no tag on the other side. We've got Jason Jackson taking shots here by Derek Giannetti. Derek Giannetti into the ropes. Oh, big forearm. He's fired up. He's going to finish this match here, folks. I think this is the end of it. I think you've seen the end of this. I think the champions are going to retain.
Here we go. Big. No, wait a minute.
Oh, he breaks it. Makes the tag. Here comes the captain. Oh, my goodness, off the top ropes. Oh, a clothesline. Oh, and a knee to the gut.
Irish whip. Oh, reverse Derek Giannetti. Look at this.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, fighting out of it. Into the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, spine buster power slam. Oh, I thought we had the champions. I thought we had new champions.
I was left speechless. I seriously almost saw the gold leave Martin Casals and Derek Giannetti's waist. It was the weirdest thing. They say when you become close to death that your entire life flashes before your eyes. And I imagine that your entire title history flashes before your eyes in a moment like that, and you just have to kick out. It's like in a dream when you're falling, and then all of a sudden, before you hit the ground, you wake up.
Uh-oh, watch this. Oh! Great tag team move, great setup. Once again, Casals coming in. Now, let's see, who's the legal man in the ring here? I believe it's Giannetti and Jason Jackson.
Giannetti sees an opportunity, takes him up. Here we go, titles on the line. Retain those titles, Giannetti. Look at this.
Oh, I think we've got it. I think
Giannetti driver.
Oh, wait, Craig Steven on top ropes, breaking up the tag, breaking up the cover, breaking up the pinfall there. My goodness. Each man fighting with everything he can. Each man trying to get the pinfall. Each man doing what he can for his partner. Oh, no! Oh, no! Big shoulder tackle by Casals on Derek Giannetti. Oh, my goodness! Oh! Over the top ropes. That was amazing.
I think Craig Stevens landed in the first row.
I think Craig Stevens.
Well, people are going to want their money back. They're definitely not going to want Craig as a refund.
That has to be scary to see that much beef coming at you. Big elbow! He got it! He got his signature move. The big elbow off the top rope. Do we have a new champion?
No, not this way.
Oh, they got it!
Gosh.
They got it! Casals trying to get in the ring. We have new tag team champions here. You have witnessed history, folks. New tag team champions.
Wow.
Wow.
All that was a slight error in judgment from Martin Casals.
I gotta tell you, I think the champions or former champions beat themselves. They beat themselves more than the American Pitbulls beat them. But the Pitbulls, being the great wrestlers that they are, make the best out of the opportunity given to them in the ring and get the win and get the belts. And they take them home tonight.
It's just a simple lapse of judgment right there from Martin Casals, and a great idea in the mind of Craig Stevens. That was a juke is what that was. I mean, you see running backs in the NFL do moves like that.
I think it was pure instinct. I think he just saw something coming at him, and he would do what anybody else would do. Move out of the effing way. But both men, all four men on the on the mat. This match took so much out of them. I don't know if they'll ever be the same.
I definitely.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable match. Unbelievable night. That's only something you get here in Utah's #1 wrestling organization, Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The Captain Craig Stevens and the Pitbull Jason Jackson, new tag team champions, Martin Casals, can't believe this at all for a second.
You know what? I wonder if on that over-the-top rope maneuver where he went into the fans, if Craig Stevens didn't injure himself.
Well, I'll tell you what we do know is that these guys are the new tag team champions, and
You know, I want to be a fly on the wall after this match when Casals and Jannetty go over this match with each other. Wow, I think there might be an injury there. He is stepping on that leg very tenderly. Oh, whoa.
well, you know what? Good for Martin. Martin doesn't have to be all friends and handshakes and everything.
Oh,
Good.
total disrespect there. Very surprising by Martin. Do you think this is a change in attitude? Do you think this is where he's just tired of this?
I think he's fed up. Well, for all of us here at Ultra Championship Wrestling, I'm Josh Damian alongside MK. We'll see you in the same time, same place, next week.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.